Welcome back to another not so fun-filled and exciting episode of It's Easier to Take It Somewhere Else. I was in a little while ago. That's why the door was unlocked. I am having a little trouble with the oil rings, putting them on the pistons, and I'll explain as soon as I set you guys up. Okay, well, I'm hoping you guys can see everything. Well, here's my problem. No matter what piston I take, this just happens to be the number 3 piston, I put the expander ring on, and it says, I don't think the orientation right now matters. That's not my problem. But it says to align the connection points, whatever you call them, with the connecting rod, with a connecting rod hole. Any expansion ring I take, I can get in on one end, which this happens to, in this instance, it happens to be the top. But it will not, it will very tightly. I'm able to put it in the bottom part of the expansion ring, so tight that I can almost pick the piston up and it doesn't matter if I flip it over, if I flip the expansion ring over, I have the exact same problem, except this time I can't, it's hard to put the expansion ring on the top so tight that I can almost pick up the piston. But yet the bottom one is very loose. This is just any expansion ring I take, it's the same. It's the same exact thing. This is not an isolated piston thing. It doesn't just happen to one. It happens to all. I'll take another expansion ring. And another random whatever you call these scraper rings. It goes tight on one side and it's normal or loose, whatever, on the other. Again, I'll flip the ring over. And it's just the opposite. Nice and loose on the opposite side. In this case, it's the top, and the bottom is tight, very tight. Almost to the point where you can pick up the piston, but it's just a little too heavy, it won't. This happens on all of them. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe somebody else knows. Just for shits and giggles, or grins and giggles, whatever you want to call it. I measured okay, it's 0. Open up. I measure out 4.98, which is 5 millimeters. It's tight, so we're going to call it 5. That's the new rings together, and the old oil ring that I took off measures out the same. I'm tipping it as I speak, but 4.98, 5 millimeter. Maybe somebody can explain, because I'm at a loss. All right, well, thanks in advance for any help.